The Asiatic black bear, also known as the moon bear, due to the distinctive crescent-shaped patch on its chest, is a fascinating species native to the forests of Asia. Scientifically named Ursus tibetanus, this bear is renowned for its intelligence, adaptability, and unique characteristics. It inhabits a wide range of environments, from dense forests to mountainous regions, showcasing its remarkable ability to thrive in diverse habitats. This medium-sized bear typically weighs between 50 and 200 kilograms, with males being larger than females. Its thick black fur provides insulation in colder climates, while its robust build allows it to forage, climb trees, and protect itself from predators. The Asiatic black bear's most distinguishing feature is the white or cream crescent on its chest, a trait that has made it a symbol in many cultures. Despite its adaptability, the Asiatic black bear faces numerous threats, including habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict. Conservation efforts are critical to ensuring the survival of this species, which plays a vital role in its ecosystem.
The Asiatic black bear is found across a vast geographic range, stretching from the Himalayan region to Southeast Asia and parts of East Asia, including China, Japan, and Korea. These bears prefer densely forested areas where they can find ample food and shelter. However, their habitats also include alpine regions and subtropical forests, highlighting their adaptability to different climates. In the Himalayan foothills, they thrive in temperate forests, often coexisting with other wildlife like leopards and red pandas. In Japan, they inhabit mountainous regions, relying on acorns, berries, and nuts for sustenance. The diversity of their habitats reflects their resilience, but it also exposes them to various challenges, such as deforestation and human encroachment. Seasonal migrations are a common behavior in Asiatic black bears. During summer, they ascend to higher altitudes to escape the heat, while in winter, they descend to lower regions in search of food. Understanding their habitat preferences is crucial for developing effective conservation strategies.
The Asiatic black bear is easily recognizable due to its distinctive physical traits. Its thick black fur not only provides warmth, but also serves as camouflage in the dense forests it inhabits. The crescent-shaped patch on its chest is unique to each individual, much like a fingerprint, making it a key feature for researchers to identify and track bears in the wild. Their strong limbs and sharp claws make them excellent climbers, allowing them to escape predators, forage for food in trees, and even build daybeds in branches. Their powerful sense of smell helps them locate food sources over long distances, compensating for their relatively poor eyesight. Another remarkable adaptation is their ability to hibernate during harsh winters in colder regions. By slowing their metabolism, Asiatic black bears conserve energy, surviving on stored body fat until spring arrives. This natural survival mechanism underscores their adaptability to varying climates.
The Asiatic black bear is an omnivorous species with a diverse diet that changes with the seasons. During spring and summer, they feed on young shoots, roots, and grasses, while autumn brings an abundance of fruits, nuts, and berries, which are essential for building fat reserves before winter. Their diet also includes insects, small mammals, and occasionally carrion, highlighting their opportunistic feeding behavior. In some regions, they are known to raid beehives, using their strong claws to access honey and larvae. This behavior has earned them the nickname honey bears in certain areas. In areas where human settlements overlap with their habitats, Asiatic black bears may raid crops, leading to conflicts with farmers. Understanding their foraging behavior is key to mitigating these conflicts and promoting coexistence.
Asiatic black bears are generally solitary animals, with the exception of mothers raising cubs. They establish and defend territories by marking trees with their claws and scent glands, a behavior that communicates their presence to other bears. These bears are known for their vocalizations, using a range of sounds to express emotions or communicate with other bears. For example, they may growl when threatened, grunt during feeding, or make loud calls to warn others of danger. Despite their solitary nature, Asiatic black bears occasionally gather in areas with abundant food, such as fruiting trees. Observing their social interactions in such scenarios provides valuable insights into their behavior and social dynamics.
The Asiatic black bear's reproductive behavior is an important aspect of its survival. Mating typically occurs in the summer months, and females give birth to 1 to 3 cubs after a gestation period of around 7.5 months. Cubs are born in dens where they remain sheltered with their mothers for the first few months of life. These cubs are born blind and helpless but grow rapidly, relying on their mother's milk for nourishment. By the time they are 6 months old, cubs start to explore their environment and begin eating solid foods, though they continue to rely on their mother's protection. The cubs stay with their mother for up to 2 years, during which time they learn essential survival skills such as foraging, climbing, and defending themselves. The female, Asiatic black bear, is particularly protective of her young and will fiercely defend her cubs from potential threats, including humans. Cubs typically reach sexual maturity at around 3 to 4 years of age, although they may not begin reproducing until later, depending on their health and environmental factors.
The Asiatic black bear faces several threats that have contributed to its status as a vulnerable species. The primary threat is habitat loss due to deforestation and human encroachment. As forests are cleared for agriculture and urban development, the bears are left with smaller, fragmented habitats that cannot sustain their populations. Poaching is another significant threat. Asiatic black bears are hunted for their fur, bile, and other body parts, which are used in traditional medicine. In some areas, bear bile farming, where bears are kept in captivity and subjected to painful procedures to extract bile, is a major industry that severely harms bear populations. Human-bear conflict is also an issue, as these bears sometimes raid crops, livestock, and even homes in search of food. This leads to retaliation by local communities, further endangering the species. The combination of habitat destruction, poaching, and conflict with humans has caused a sharp decline in their population.
Various conservation organizations are working tirelessly to protect the Asiatic black bear and address the threats it faces. Habitat protection is one of the primary strategies, with national parks and wildlife reserves being established to provide safe spaces for these bears to live and breed. Anti-poaching efforts are also a significant part of these initiatives. Laws have been enacted in many countries to prevent the illegal hunting and trafficking of bear products. Increased patrols in known poaching hotspots and harsher penalties for poachers have helped reduce the incidence of bear killings. In addition, awareness campaigns aim to educate local communities about the importance of preserving the Asiatic black bear and other wildlife. These programs focus on promoting human-bear coexistence, providing alternative livelihoods to communities that rely on hunting or deforestation, and encouraging sustainable practices.
The Asiatic black bear plays an important ecological role in the forests and ecosystems it inhabits. As omnivores, they help maintain the balance of their environment by controlling populations of insects, small mammals, and even plants. Their foraging activities contribute to seed dispersal, which aids in the regeneration of plant life and the maintenance of healthy forests. Additionally, Asiatic black bears serve as prey for larger predators such as tigers and thus play a role in the food chain. By maintaining their position in the ecosystem, these bears help sustain a delicate balance between different species. The health of the Asiatic black bear population can also serve as an indicator of the overall health of the forest ecosystems they inhabit. A decline in bear numbers often signals environmental issues such as habitat degradation, loss of biodiversity, or pollution.
The Asiatic black bear has deep cultural significance in many regions of Asia. In Chinese mythology, the bear is often depicted as a symbol of strength and courage. In Japanese culture, the bear is revered as a powerful spirit animal, and some indigenous communities regard the Asiatic black bear as a messenger between humans and the divine. In Korean folklore, bears are seen as symbols of resilience, and stories about bears transforming into humans are common. In contrast, other cultures view the bear with caution, seeing it as a formidable creature to be respected but feared. Despite the varying cultural attitudes toward the Asiatic black bear, it is clear that this animal has held a significant place in the imaginations of people for centuries. Its powerful presence and role in folklore continue to influence the way humans interact with and perceive wildlife today.
One of the most remarkable traits of the Asiatic black bear is its ability to adapt to a wide range of climate. From the cold, snow-covered mountains of the Himalayas to the humid tropical forests of Southeast Asia, this bear thrives in diverse environments. During winter, the Asiatic black bear enters hibernation, seeking shelter in caves or hollowed trees. This ability to hibernate helps it conserve energy when food is scarce, enabling it to survive during the coldest months. In warmer months, the bear ascends to higher elevations or moves to cooler areas in search of food, demonstrating its ability to adapt to seasonal changes in its environment. Furthermore, its thick fur, strong claws, and excellent climbing abilities provide it with the tools needed to survive in different terrains. The Asiatic black bear's ability to thrive in both cold and warm climates makes it one of the most versatile of the bear species.
Ongoing research and tracking efforts are crucial for understanding the behavior, movement patterns, and ecology of the Asiatic black bear. Researchers use GPS collars and camera traps to monitor the population and collect data on their movements, feeding habits, and interactions with their environment. Tracking the Asiatic black bear is essential for conservationists as it helps identify critical habitats, migration corridors, and areas that are at risk due to human activity. By understanding the bear's range, researchers can create more effective conservation strategies and ensure that the species is protected in the long term. In some regions, researchers are also studying the genetic diversity of Asiatic black bears to ensure healthy populations and avoid inbreeding. Genetic research is crucial in creating breeding programs and maintaining the species' overall health and vitality.
Human-wildlife conflict is a major challenge for Asiatic black bear conservation. As human populations expand, bear habitats are encroached upon, leading to increased encounters between bears and people. In some cases, bears raid crops, livestock, or even homes in search of food, leading to retaliation from farmers and villagers. To address these conflicts, conservationists have developed a range of solutions. One of the most effective strategies is to create buffer zones between human settlements and bear habitats. These zones provide safe passage for bears and reduce the likelihood of encounters with people. In addition, farmers are being taught methods to protect their crops from bears, such as building stronger fences, using natural repellents, or growing crops that are less attractive to bears. These measures not only help prevent conflicts, but also promote coexistence between humans and bears.
The conservation of the Asiatic black bear is not just the responsibility of governments and organizations, but also of the communities living in bear habitats. Local involvement in conservation efforts is essential for the success of these initiatives. Many conservation programs focus on educating communities about the importance of the Asiatic black bear and its role in the ecosystem. By raising awareness, communities are more likely to support conservation efforts, reduce poaching, and adopt sustainable practices that benefit both wildlife and people. In some regions, local communities are directly involved in monitoring bear populations, participating in wildlife surveys, and helping to manage protected areas. This community-based approach not only strengthens conservation efforts, but also creates a sense of ownership and pride in protecting the bear.
Asiatic black bears play an essential role in forest conservation, helping to preserve and maintain healthy ecosystems. These bears are omnivores, feeding on a variety of foods, ranging from fruits, berries, and nuts to small mammals, insects, and even carrion. In their foraging, they often disturb the forest floor, which leads to the dispersal of seeds from fruits and plants they consume. By doing so, they contribute to the regeneration and growth of plant species within their habitat. This process is vital for maintaining biodiversity in the forest, as it allows new plants to grow and creates a balanced ecosystem that supports numerous species. Moreover, Asiatic black bears help to maintain a healthy food web by controlling populations of small animals, including rodents and insects, which, if left unchecked, could harm the environment by overgrazing or damaging plant life. Their presence also benefits other species that depend on the same forest resources, as it ensures that the natural cycles of food and habitat regeneration continue. As such, the decline of the Asiatic black bear could have far-reaching consequences, leading to the disruption of these important ecological processes. In conservation efforts, protecting the habitats of Asiatic black bears directly benefits the forests they inhabit. This includes preserving crucial habitats from deforestation, forest fragmentation, and degradation. The continued preservation of these forests ensures that the delicate balance of life within them is maintained, not just for the bears, but for a wide variety of other species. Conservationists strive to protect these habitats, not just to save the bears, but to secure the future of the entire ecosystem they support.
The Asiatic black bear has historically been associated with traditional medicine in many parts of Asia, particularly in China, Korea, and Vietnam. Bear bile, a substance produced in the liver and stored in the gallbladder, is highly prized in traditional Chinese medicine for its supposed healing properties. Bear bile is believed to have medicinal benefits for treating a wide range of ailments, from liver diseases to digestive problems and even fevers. As a result, there has been a long history of poaching these bears for their bile, leading to severe population declines. To obtain bear bile, some poachers capture wild bears and subject them to cruel and inhumane conditions. In bile farms, bears are confined to tiny cages and undergo painful procedures to extract bile from their gallbladders, a practice that is both harmful to the bears and unsustainable for the species. While bile farming has been banned in several countries, it remains a significant threat to Asiatic black bears in certain regions. Despite the negative impact of bile farming, efforts to combat the use of bear bile have gained momentum in recent years. Governments and conservation organizations have implemented stricter laws to protect bears from poaching and abuse. Additionally, there have been campaigns to raise awareness about the cruelty of bile farming and promote alternative treatments, including synthetic bile and herbal remedies. By curbing the demand for bear bile and protecting the Asiatic black bear from poaching, conservationists aim to reduce the harmful impact of traditional medicine on the species and ensure their long-term survival. Public education and increased regulation are key to ending this practice and allowing the bears to thrive in their natural habitat.
Asiatic black bears are highly intelligent creatures, capable of exhibiting a range of behaviors that demonstrate their problem-solving abilities, emotional complexity, and adaptability to different environments. One of the most notable features of their intelligence is their ability to use tools and manipulate their surroundings. For example, Asiatic black bears have been observed using sticks to dig for insects or move objects that obstruct their path. In the wild, these bears often use their sharp claws to peel bark off trees in search of insects and grubs. They have also been known to climb trees to access food sources such as honeycombs, nuts, and fruits. Their climbing abilities are impressive, and they often use their natural agility and strength to navigate both the forest floor and the canopy. Another fascinating aspect of the Asiatic black bear's behavior is its social structure. While generally solitary animals, these bears can display complex social interactions, particularly when it comes to mother-cub relationships. Mother bears are fiercely protective of their young and will go to great lengths to ensure their survival. Cubs learn essential survival skills from their mothers, including how to forage, climb, and avoid predators. Asiatic black bears have also been shown to have emotional responses to their environment. In captivity, they have demonstrated signs of distress, anxiety, and even joy. Studies have shown that they are capable of recognizing their own reflection and have a sense of spatial awareness, which further supports the idea of their cognitive abilities.
The relationship between humans and Asiatic black bears is complex, and in many regions it has led to both positive and negative interactions. Historically, Asian black bears have been revered in many Asian cultures, appearing in folklore, religious texts, and even as symbols of strength and resilience. However, as human populations have expanded, the bear's habitat has been increasingly encroached upon, leading to more frequent and sometimes dangerous interactions. Human-bear conflict typically arises when bears come into contact with farms or villages in search of food. Asiatic black bears are opportunistic feeders, and when their natural food sources are scarce, they may raid crops, honeycombs, and livestock, leading to conflicts with farmers. In some cases, bears may become habituated to human presence, which increases the risk of dangerous encounters. To mitigate these conflicts, conservationists have developed strategies to promote coexistence between humans and bears. These efforts include the construction of bear-proof fences around farms, the use of non-lethal deterrents such as noise or scent-based repellents, and educating local communities about bear behavior and how to avoid dangerous situations. In addition, programs that provide alternative livelihoods to communities that rely on hunting or farming in bear habitats are crucial for reducing the need for human-bear conflict. By providing locals with alternative sources of income, such as ecotourism or sustainable agriculture, conservation efforts can reduce the pressure on bear populations and help create a more harmonious relationship between humans and wildlife.
The future of the Asiatic black bear remains uncertain, and much depends on the success of conservation efforts in the coming years. With increasing human activity in bear habitats, climate change, and ongoing poaching, the species is facing multiple threats that could lead to its extinction in the wild if left unchecked. However, there is hope. Efforts to protect the Asiatic black bear are gaining momentum, and the international community is taking steps to preserve this magnificent species. Habitat conservation remains one of the most important measures, with the creation of protected areas and wildlife reserves helping to safeguard the bear's natural environment. These efforts, combined with anti-poaching laws and programs to raise awareness about the species, have led to some positive changes in certain regions. In the future, it will be essential for conservation organizations, governments, and local communities to continue working together to ensure the survival of the Asiatic black bear. As long as there is continued advocacy for the protection of the species and its habitat, there is hope that the Asiatic black bear will continue to roam the forests of Asia for generations to come.
The Asiatic black bear is a remarkable species that plays a vital role in the ecosystems of Asia. Despite the many challenges it faces, from habitat destruction and poaching to human-wildlife conflict, the conservation efforts dedicated to protecting this bear are vital to ensuring its survival. These bears are not only important for maintaining biodiversity, but also for the cultural and spiritual significance they hold in many regions. Through continued research, habitat protection, and community engagement, there is hope for the future of the Asiatic black bear. If we can foster a greater understanding of these incredible creatures and their role in the environment, we can work together to secure their place in the wild for generations to come.
If you're passionate about wildlife, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new today, and comment below your favorite animal. Share with your animal-loving friends, and let's spread the love for nature.